Hey guys, this is Stefan from Almost 19 Studio, and this is just a video that I didn't plan to do. I was just searching for old folders on my laptop when I found this message from last year from a designer that had more than 10 years of experience in freelance. And so last year I just found him on LinkedIn, and I thought, okay, I'll message him because I know he has more than 10 years in experience in freelancing and design. And I just asked him how he can find clients. I had my clients back then, but it's funny because I sent him this message just before my studio really blew up. And so I had much more client work right the month after this, so that's really funny. But I just had a 30-day trial of LinkedIn, and I just thought, okay, I'll message him. I have nothing to lose, and that's it. I just messaged him, and I forgot that I messaged. And then a few days later, he responded me, and it was not just a small response. It was like a really a whole text talking about a little bit about everything on the freelance world. So I only have 6 years of design, and this guy has more than 10 years. So I think better than me talking about my experience to other designers that are maybe starting now or just in the first steps, I will basically read out this message because it's from someone who has more experience than me. And so yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and that you take this message forward, because this is all true, and I only have 6 years, and I can tell this is all I've been through pretty much everything about this. So I'll start out, and I'll have the text box here next to me so you can read for yourself also. And sorry about my English, it's not my first language, but I'll do my best. So I wasn't expecting an answer, but then he answered this. Dear Stefan, regarding client prospecting techniques, I don't have a simple answer to give you. This was because I asked him about prospecting techniques. I've been a freelancer for much more than 10 years, and there isn't a stable pattern I've identified that I could share with you, at least not in Portugal, which is where I'm from, and he's from. There are countless opinions, and this will only be my own at this particular moment, so make the best of it for yourself. We can know and practice the best practice, etc. I could list some, talk about the domestic market and its opportunities, and international market as well. I could also wander and dig deep into the arguments that led us as designers to understand the business culture we're in, or the one we intend to enter. Each case is unique. Keep perseverance and faith. Be pragmatic in your approach. Don't give up. Grow and manage your way into it. Fake it till you make it. Build a reputation. Surround yourself with the best, but don't take it personally when they deny your help or feel intimidated by you, because they certainly will if you're really good at what you do. Even more so if you have high ambitions, while still being humble and measured. Look within the field you want to offer your service in, value your time and your rate. Don't try to enter every area. Specialize, focus, even with multidisciplinary skills. I studied design, web design. I even did action scripts in Flash, motion 3D, front-end development, leadership, online and offline sales, management, print, graphic design, video, After Effects, you name it. Client, project, and team management. California, Silicon Valley, San Francisco, Latin America, Northern and Southern Europe, Portugal. On-site, hybrid, remote, and 100% remote. The further you advance in your career, the more agile, wise, and experienced you become. But that doesn't make prospecting as a whole any easier. We all have different challenges based on the growth and learning we need to achieve. I'd say building trust in relationships comes from creating safety and comfort for potential or prospective clients. That's essential in prospecting and first contacts. Invest in relationships. I follow the greatest masters, listen to talks, get feedback, gather information, and prepare myself along the way, with ease but with conviction and confidence. I walk my own path with my own style. I work well both alone and in a team, and I value communication and good vibes. I'm guided by good values and principles, but I've learned as much from the worst managers and leaders I've met as from the few good ones who inspired me to reach my full potential. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. This is a saying that we have here in Portugal. I don't know if I never heard this in another country. So basically, when you are in a particular space, you have to do what is being done in that place, basically. Sometimes I do nothing and clients appear based on good recommendations, good results achieved, and the quality of my work and management of multidisciplinary teams. Other times I make an overhuman effort to acquire leads and they simply don't show up or aren't consistent enough to offer the reciprocity and mutual respect that I value and consider fundamental for a healthy human, family, and professional balance. And that's very important to me. This should be important to everyone, to every freelancer especially. I value long-time customer value, but above all, I value education and self-respect. 10 years ago, I worked at a large company where I learned a lot, had great conditions, and built a positive vision of my qualities, which lasted 6 years. I earned very well, worked 18 hours a day, and in the end, it cost me a burnout. And like this, many other experiences, all good, but not all positive. We all learn to interpret opportunities and the market, to adapt and to overcome. Sometimes we create opportunities ourselves and work on our own good luck. There's a lot of competition, many wannabes, a lot of gaslighting from companies and clients themselves, and from colleagues who feel intimidated by you, your qualifications, or your qualities. I'm kind by nature, generous, friendly, a good leader, and good at what I do. I love what I do. But it took many not so good days learning from the contrast between abundance and scarcity, when sometimes nothing seems to make sense. I've tried countless techniques on my own and together with others in a team or workforce. Sometimes we do everything according to good ethics and methodology, spontaneity and ease, but we simply can't justify what it doesn't happen because either companies don't respond, don't pay, and disappear off the radar, or simply choose someone more junior and cheaper who ends up causing losses, and at that point they come back to us. At those times I raise my rate, but it's a red flag that warns me about the mentality and business culture I may be entering. Dangerous, but sometimes necessary. A professional and strategic repositioning, a new portfolio or website seems to bear good fruit regarding prospecting. But without a doubt, recommendations, reviews, endorsements, and word of mouth are also indispensable. I appreciate your curiosity and energy, Stefan, and I hope I've helped as much as possible. The best is yet to come. The most important thing is the now. Be present and go after it. As I wrote to you before, the company you're looking for is also looking for you. It can happen fast or it can take time. Enjoy the path till you get to your destiny. Good luck. So that's about it. That's the message he sent me. So I wasn't expecting this from a LinkedIn message at all. And it makes so much sense to me at that time. And things really picked up just after that. So that's really interesting. And this is a message I will cherish forever, because this is like the blueprint of everything that can happen on freelance. It's really all that is. At the start, of course, you start with small stuff and people you know, friends, small businesses around you. But then you keep trying, keep looking for clients, and you will end up working with amazing people as I have, and you'll find the stuff you're better at, whether it's branding or, because graphic design is such a big area of work, and every time we think about graphic design, we think about branding and logos. It's like the first thing it comes in mind, I think for every person, even designers. But like this is an area of work with so much stuff in it. And for me, lately, I've been working more towards gaming and board games, and they just happened to come to me that way. And I've always been on the gaming life since I've been born, basically. And I've never thought about working on entertainment and gaming stuff, but it just happened to me since the beginning. And just only now I've been looking at it more profoundly and see that really most of my work has something related to games. And it's such an area that I love that I started to lean towards that field of work of gaming since the past month, this year basically. That's about it. There's not much more I can tell you, because this message really talked about everything. Nothing really works. There's not like a blueprint for finding clients or prospecting clients, but we have to do everything we have to fulfill that dream that we want for our lives as freelancers. He is talking here about a portfolio or a website that seems to really help, and we don't have a blueprint, but having a website is like part of a blueprint if it were to exist, because we really need to show off our work, how our passion work as well, how our client work, talk about us, to include a photo, include a small biography, just to tell people who you are, and not just a machine that you find. The client find your website and he's like, okay, cool, he has lots of good work, and maybe they will hire you just for that, but if they can know you, if they can know something more about you at a personal level, that's always the best approach. And I also use a lot of video to connect with my clients and to even leads, people that I don't know yet, but I just record videos to them to present myself and stuff like that. And people really enjoy, because they are not expecting a private message to them. So that's something that I've been doing lately. And he's also talking here about something that there's people that can feel intimidated by you, because they certainly will if you're really good at what you do. That is something that I never thought could be possible for me, but we all have had this experience on looking on someone's work and see, damn, this guy is really good at what he do. He's so much better than me, and that really is feeling intimidated, but it's something that I never thought of that could happen with me. And I don't know if that happened. I don't know if my work is good enough to people to look at it and feel intimidated by me, but it can happen, from people that are only starting. And he says there's not basically best practices for everything. So yeah, I hope you like this message. I will share this forever, and I wanted to share it with you. This video was not planned, but I was looking at this and I was like, okay, I have to share this with someone. Maybe someone needs to hear this, and everything will be okay. Keep working on the things you love. Keep creating love projects, stuff that you really want to do with clients, and up that to your portfolio, to Behance, to your website, everywhere, social media. Even make some reels if you feel comfortable on camera, which is something that I know not everybody feels. I had also my fair share of training to end up doing these kind of videos. But we have to put our work out there, because if it's not out there, how can they find you? And this channel is not really for me trying to teach other designers stuff, because who am I? But this video felt really important, and it's also my 2 cents for you in this video. So I hope you liked it. More design videos are coming with projects that I've done in the past. So if you want to comment something, we can start a conversation below. And that's about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.